Our next speaker is going to be Victoria Collins. She is from Islington Borough. She is a member of the executive and she wishes to speak for the motion as a whole.
Thank you. So the photography company Kodak, founded in 1880, had 140,000 employees at its peak. A more recent photography company, Instagram, was founded in 2010. And 2 years later, in 2012, with only 13 employees, it was sold to Facebook for over $1 billion US. Technology has changed the shape of our economy beyond recognition, but the welfare system has not kept up with the pace of change. And that was even before the pandemic. With COVID-19, me and my partner both lost our income, and I slipped through all the cracks. But I was one of the lucky ones. I could eat, I had shelter, and so far I'm okay. But I've been helping out in London locally and seen that more and more people cannot even afford to put food on the table. A universal basic income would eradicate poverty, create economic security, economic justice, and help people put food on the table. But there's a bigger story that I'd like to tell, and that's that UBI is good for all of us. There's another disease of the 21st century, and that's inequality, rising inequality. And done in the right way, UBI can help to reduce that inequality and also have other positive impacts, such as improved education levels, improved health levels, reduced crimes, and better well-being for everyone. And that's been shown in pilots from Canada to Kenya to Finland, in pilots, near pilots. And more than that, those pilots have also shown that participants have become empowered more than they had even imagined they could be. So when it comes to UBI, we need to ask the right questions. If you had economic security guaranteed, what would you do? Who would you help? And what problems would you solve? If UBI can help us to tackle economic security, economic justice, and reduce inequality, then surely it's the right thing to do. Isn't it time that we empowered our citizens as they face the biggest challenges, from the economy to the environment? It's not just a question of how much this will cost and what tax reforms are needed, because they can be discussed, they can be worked out, but it's a question of what the cost will be if we do nothing and leave millions of people behind. The concept of UBI was first discussed about 500 years ago and even goes back to the Greeks. So UBI, it's not an idea that's time has come, it's an idea that's time is far overdue. And finally, we have the political will to make it happen. And today we have an historic opportunity to take another step forward. And that's why I wholeheartedly support the motion and urge you to do the same. Thank you very much.